If you chose to click on this video, then I am sure that you are dealing with some unresolved emotions in your mind. You're at the right place today, and be rest assured that by the end of this video, you will have some clarity in your thoughts. Because, as the title suggests, today I will be talking about the most simple and practical ways in which we can forgive in our life. And when I talk about forgiveness, let us not forget that forgiveness is not for others. Forgiveness is something that I make a choice so that I free myself from any kind of resentment or the anger that I hold in my heart against a person or a situation. So when we say forgiveness, don't think that you're doing a huge favor on others. No, you will be doing a huge favor on yourself by releasing yourself from any kind of resentment or grudge that you would otherwise hold in your heart against some person or some situation. And when we talk about forgiveness, it is like, you are holding a hot charcoal in your hand so that you can throw it at someone. This is the resentment that you have for the kind of anger that you have on the other person. And no, I am not saying this. Buddha said this. So it is that dangerous, because in the process of holding this hot charcoal in your hand, you're burning your hand. So it is high time that we realize that when we talk about forgiveness, it is something to do with the well-being of us and not a favor that we are doing on others. So let's get into the topic and know in detail as to what are the ways in which we can practice forgiveness in life. Hello, I am Vaishnavi, and my channel is Homemaking Motivation. And apart from showing you guys how to organize and clean the house, I also talk a lot about the mental health aspect of all of us. So if you are new to this channel and you are interested in such kind of contents, then please do consider to subscribe to my channel. And if you're already a part of this community, then please welcome back. So let's get into the video today. Forgiveness is a two-way street. And when we talk about empathy and compassion when it comes to forgiveness, it is the empathy and compassion that I need to show to myself as well as others. But yes, of course, primarily I need to show the kind of empathy and compassion to myself first. Because a person who hurt me maybe years ago, that person just hurt me, and maybe that person has moved on in life and doesn't even care about what had happened years ago. But if I am being foolish, I will relive that moment. I will relive those words and keep getting hurt every now and then that I visit the past. So yes, it's high time for me to show the kind of empathy and compassion to myself and just free myself from any kind of resentment or the anger that I'm still having regarding my hurt in the past. So this kind of empathy and compassion, when I give it to myself, I realize that life is much more beyond all these resentments. So when I say forgiveness, then first I need to show the empathy and compassion to myself. And talking about others, it's equally important that we show the same kind of empathy and compassion to others. Because let's not forget that to err is human. So when I know that I can commit mistakes, and when I can be compassionate to myself when I commit any mistake, I need to have the same kind of empathy and compassion for the other person as well. I need to understand that maybe that person did not do it intentionally, or whatever may be the case. If I show the kind of empathy and compassion towards other person, it will give me the power to forgive. And when I forgive the other person, I'm forgiving myself. So as I said, it's a two-way street, and we need to follow empathy and compassion not just to others but also to the other person. So if you want to exercise this kind of forgiveness in your life and go ahead in life, move on from the hurt and the pain, then always remember to show some empathy and compassion to yourself first. Free yourself from any kind of anger that you're holding on to the situation or the other person. The more you practice this, the more you will free yourself from unnecessary emotions and the unnecessary baggages that you have been carrying throughout your life. So, yes, it's high time you realize that it is time to let go. Let go of the resentment and let go of the anger that is built within you. And that will happen with the right amount of empathy and compassion. And of course, not to forget the same empathy and compassion that you need to show towards the other person. No matter how well we portray ourselves in the society or maybe in our own eyes, saying that no, I am very level headed, I am not a control freak in any matter. But let's face the fact, deep inside, we have the urge to control almost everything in life. And past is no exception. Most of us engage in this futile effort of trying to control our past, and then we get disappointed. Controlling the past, as in, maybe something happened in the past, and yes, you were hurt and you were subjected to kind of some, pain and some harsh words in the past. Now, usually, what we do is we lack the understanding that the past is in the past. We always try and relive those moments. We always try and, try to fix what had happened. So, it's high time we realize that what happened, happened. You need to accept the fact that yes, you were hurt, you were in pain, but you don't have to stay in that space forever. You need to realize that the more you master this art of letting go, you will only free yourself in every way and lead a peaceful life. Live in the present. There is no use trying to control your past. We do not have a time machine that we can go back and fix things and then come back in the present. Unfortunately, we do not have a time machine. So there is no way that you can go and fix it. Accept the fact it happened. Accept the fact you were hurt. You were in pain. And it's not a sign of weakness when you accept that you are hurt. It's okay if you cry. It's okay if you feel moody for that particular moment. And it's okay to show your tears. That doesn't mean that you're weak. It is not a sign of weakness. It is just that you're accepting, you are processing the pain, you are processing the hurt. But then, wisdom lies in the fact that you do not stay in that position for too long. Accept your hurt and analyze what happened. Fine, that's all right. Give yourself the kind of time to understand that you are hurt and to process your emotions, to understand what you're going through. But make sure that you do not stay there for too long. You need to welcome the guest, which is called the pain. Ask what is it telling you and understand, and please say goodbye to the pain as soon as possible. And that will only happen when you have the understanding that you cannot control the past and you cannot control anything that caused you the hurt or the pain. Just accept it and let it go. So as long as you have the urge to control the past, you will still hold on to that resentment, you will still hold on to the hurt or the pain. The moment you realize, no, I cannot control the past, it happened, let me just accept it and let me just move on and let go of what is bothering me, that is when you will get true peacefulness in your mind. So it is important that we release our urge to control our past. When we hear the term healing, we feel it is such a simple word and it is something that we can, achieve very easily, effortlessly. But no, healing is a huge task. Healing takes time. Healing takes experience. Healing takes the wisdom that we know that we have to overcome a particular thing in our mind. So when I talk about forgiveness, it is also, to be understood that it has got a lot to do with healing, the process of healing in our life. So always try and depend on a few of the healing techniques which will, help you in forgiving someone. These healing techniques can be meditation, mindfulness, and there are various healing techniques. And as much as we, know about it, it is beneficial for us. So a small healing technique can be, sitting with yourself and being, that kind of compassionate person to your own self, and just forgiving your own self for going through all those hurt and pain. Or maybe just saying sorry to yourself that you had to subject yourself to all these pains, all this hurt. So you need to have the wisdom of healing yourself. And when you heal yourself, it is truly only that moment that you forgive others, or for that matter, you forgive yourself of, holding on to the resentment or holding on to the grudge towards the other person. So, yes, healing techniques are very important, and try your own way of healing yourself. Try and be your own counselor. Sit with yourself and just ask yourself, what is it that is bothering you? And the more you have these kind of self talks, the more you will have a clarity in your understanding and in your thoughts, that yes, this particular thing is bothering me, and it is up to me how I overcome this, how I let go of the situation, how I let go of the person who is there in my mind, and I am reliving my hurt and pain again and again. So always rely on healing techniques. Heal yourself so that you can live in the present and make all your relationships so much fruitful and so much beautiful. I strongly believe that we should not forget, but yes, we should forgive. When I say we should not forget, it is because, when I say I forget something, it is like I am saying I'm okay with the hurt or the pain that was caused to me. And that, in my opinion, is so wrong. I cannot be okay with what happened to me. I cannot be okay with the insult that I had to go through. So, yes, it is very important for me to not forget those things. As long as I keep it in my mind, I will be very alert with the next interaction with that person, or maybe the situation, whichever is there, that is causing me some kind of discomfort or some kind of hurt or pain. I will be aware, I will be alert that I do not allow the other person or the other situation to overpower my way of thinking and make me feel low or make me go through the hurt or the pain. So, yes, it is important that we do not forget what happened to us, but certainly, yes, we need to forgive what happened to us. So, we need to draw this line and make ourselves understand that it is no good to forget and just move on. Keep the lessons in your mind. Keep all the experiences in your mind so that it will keep you alert, that you do not become vulnerable again and get hurt or experience the pain again in life. And for this, the only solution is setting healthy boundaries. Setting healthy boundaries in your relationships, wherein you make it clear that yes, I'm the same person, of course. I do not have any kind of resentment or I do not hold any kind of grudge, but that doesn't mean that I'm vulnerable again and I'm available again for all the kind of hurt and pain. So you are setting the boundary and you're making it very clear in your mind as well as to the people with whom you're dealing with in your relationship, that I am certainly going to forgive you, but I will not forget what had happened. So, of course, setting boundaries is so important, and we need to understand how we can set boundaries in relationship, how we can be assertive without being rude, and this will certainly help us to stay safe in every dealing that we have in our relationship, in every interactions that we have in our relationships, and of course, that will give us the peacefulness in our mind. I hope you liked the content of the video today. And if yes, please click the like button and also make sure that you share your valuable feedback in the comment section below. So until next time, stay healthy, stay positive, and let's meet in the next video. Thanks for watching the video.